What is up, everybody? Hey, man. So, I know you motherfuckers is just here because you want to hear about the motherfucking kid going to jail. And yeah, I'm going to be smoking a bogey on this blog, so sorry to my females that, happen to not like cigarettes. I know I shouldn't be smoking. I know, shorty, I'm sorry, but life been so stressful. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. I had a video, I think I took it down yesterday or last night. It was titled, I got a warrant out for my arrest, because I did have a warrant out for my arrest. I had a court date and I failed to go to it. So they put out a warrant and said, go get that nigga. But I was really not having it, you feel me? I really wasn't trying, feel me? Cooperate. I was on some fuck 12 shit. No cap. That's why I didn't go to court, to be honest. I kind of knew about the court date. I knew that I had to go and shit. I just honestly didn't want to go. I didn't want to deal with it. And who is this? Damn! She is fire, no cap. No cap. Shorty was looking crazy fire. But yo, yeah. So, I was just on some fuck 12 shit. I didn't really want to deal with probation. And these niggas was just on my dick, way too heavy. It was, and I wasn't even really doing nothing. I wasn't giving no dirty urines or, doing bullshit. I was doing my motherfucking job. God damn it. And motherfuckers were just trying to give me a hard time. So I was really, just feeling fed up. And I was just like, man, fuck these guys. I'm not about to keep fucking driving myself crazy because this guy wants to be a piece of shit. And I just didn't care. So, I was living my life, enjoying my life, not picking up for probation. And sent me a letter in the mail and was like, yo, you gotta go to court. And I was like, fuck 12. I ain't dealing with these niggas, cuz. Got too much money for the shit. Say nah. But, yeah, I just didn't want to deal with it, man. It's not even about, being irresponsible or anything. It's just, I just needed a moment to be free, to be able to just, to breathe a little, be at peace with my fucking life. I didn't want to have someone breathing down my neck every day, all day long, because if it wasn't probation, it was someone else or whatever it is. It's parents, it's friends, girlfriends, whatever the fuck. Everyone always feels like you owe them something, or if you don't do what they feel they're entitled you should do for them, they feel like you're not the person you portray to be, or you're not the person that they would like you to be. So I just needed some time alone. And so I took my ass a little vacation, cuz I ain't gonna say where or what or when, cuz it's still an ongoing investigation, goddamn it. And I'm still on probation, goddamn it. But look at the cops right there. Hey, yeah, no cap, we're literally right in front of the police station too. But yeah, fuck 12. So yeah, I took a little vacay, came back, I did my thing, I just took some time to myself. Seen the warrant, I was like, god damn, these niggas want me to go to jail. I was like, all right. So I kind of contemplated it too. I didn't even want to turn myself in. In my head, I'm thinking I even Googled, what's the, oh shit, there's a cop behind me. Oh shit, vlog on pause. Chill, guys, chill, don't say that. Don't say nothing, guys. Because there really be some shit if I get pulled over on the vlog and go to jail talking all this shit. Talking about fuck 12. 12 behind me, guys. And I don't got no registration or no insurance. God damn, I'm a criminal. Goddamn, I'm a criminal. I'm about to get low, guys. Fuck that. Hey, yo. Nah, that's some fucking funny shit, though. Funny. How I was just talking about these niggas. Talking about fuck 12, and these niggas just got right behind me fuck you said, nigga. But, yeah. anyways, I had me a little scared for a second, cuz. I had no registration. I didn't want to run my plate. I would have had to leave the state. On God. Hey, yo, but, yeah. I went to court and shit. Well, I kind of wanted to go on the run. I even Googled it, like, yo, what's the statute of limitations for a warrant on my case and shit? And Google told me it was 5 years. So I was like, damn, do I want to, go on the run for 5 years? And, who knows? Like, probably catch a flight somewhere and just chill for 5 years and come back when everything's good and done. But it just seemed like a lot. So I was just thinking, and on top of it, I'm really not that kind of person. Like, I really like to deal with my problems, like, face on. I like to talk. I like to talk. I like to communicate. I don't avoid things. I don't like, oh my God, what is good with these cops? Holy shit. God damn. I don't like to avoid things. I like to fucking face my issues head on. So I feel like I'm out here just getting, like, lined up right now. Like, I'm out here just talking shit, and the fucking Jakes, aka the police, is everywhere. So I don't know, man. I might have to spin the block and watch out for the cops before I get locked, because these niggas ain't playing. But yeah, so I'm not really like that. I went to court and I turned myself in maybe a little bit late, a couple days late, feel me? Had to see Shorty and he had to do my thing, but I turned myself in. So I went to court. They had $100,000 bond, bro. $100,000 bond on my ass for nothing. I'm like, God damn. Like, so I'm thinking, like, yo, should I pay this bond, which is kind of like excessive? Like, if you don't know, like, when you get a bond, you gotta pay 7% to a bondsman in order to get out. God damn, what is going on? Shorty looking fire. But yeah, you gotta pay 7% to a bondsman. 7% of $100,000 is about roughly around $7,000. Feel me? So I'm like, damn, I'm not trying to do that. But then again, I'm also not trying to go to jail. So fucking hate jail. Telling you right now, jail is hell. That shit is horrible. But it's good for, like, it's good for certain things for me. Like, it's good if it's not good for a lot of people. Let me just say that. Sorry for the burp too. It's good for, like, probably a small, tiny percentage of people. It will benefit, but anything other than that, you probably shouldn't go to jail. To me, so I would say it's good for the people that, like, if you've been into crime all your life and you've been if you've been into crime all your life, like, if you sold drugs, yo, what is going on with these women up in Connecticut? Or in Meriden, I should say. Today's like a fucking little baddie festival going on. Like, but yeah, I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just driving around. But yeah, if you're like a criminal but never got caught, like if you sell drugs all your life and you just didn't go to school, you like didn't get a job because you fucking thought you were gonna be a big ass drug dealer, or you thought that you could be like a fucking who knows, maybe you're like me, you thought you could be a rapper or some shit, so you just fucking said fuck school, like, and you didn't go to school and you were just living life as a hoodlum. I would say, hey man, a little fucking 5 months of jail time might do you some good. Might fucking help you, might clear you up, clear your head up, make you sober again, give you a fresh start. Who knows? For me, when I first went to jail, I went to jail for the first time 2 years ago, 2018, for 8 months. And I think it really, like, changed my life. It changed my perspective. It changed the way I view life, the way I communicate with people. It changed a lot, and it kind of helped me a lot. So when I tell people about it, I usually tell them, like, jail was a good thing for me. And people don't really like to hear that. They take it as, like, like, oh, you're just one of those people that is like a jailbird. Like, you like to go to jail and do shit like that. Like, but no, honestly, I only went to jail really twice. The first time was for 8 months, and I kind of learned my lesson. The second time was for 4 days, and that's the time that I'm talking about now. It was 4 days because I went to jail and bonded out because I was like, no cap, I am not about to stay in this bitch. So anyways, yeah, I went to court, seen $100,000 bond, 100,000. I was like, goddamn. I went to go talk to the judge, and I kind of told him some shit, man. I told him about a situation I had going on. My family was catching COVID, which is not a lie. My family was really catching COVID, and I didn't catch it, so I had to move from where I was living so that, you know, I wouldn't get infected with corona. But my phone got disconnected in the process, and I didn't pay it, and a whole bunch of shit was going on. So a lot of it was cap, not gonna lie. Like, you know, I could have just paid my phone, but I was just on some bullshit. Like, I didn't want probation contacted me, and I didn't want nobody contacted me, so I didn't fucking pay it. And I was like, fuck that. So anyways, I gave this huge sob story to the judge, and he, you know, he bought it, and then he was like, you know, he lowered my bond. He lowered my bond to $15,000, and I paid fucking like $800. I think I got out with. So, you know, it was alright. But I gotta go back to court, and I don't know, man. It's just a lot going on. But anyways, let's get into the story, right? I went into jail. First of all, for those of you that don't know, with Corona and the whole COVID situation, if you go to jail right now, you have to be quarantined. You have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. So you go into a cell either by yourself or with one other person, and they quarantine you for 14 days. And yeah, you're in that cell all day long, like literally the entire day. You only leave the cell maybe for like a good hour, 3 times a day to use the phone, and that's it. It's like crazy right now. So it was like a real depressing situation. Like, I just felt crazy. Like, I don't know if you've ever sat in a room for an entire day long without leaving. It's kind of crazy. Like, that shit puts a lot of wear and tear on your mind, and like your anxiety. If you have anxiety, like I do, that shit just starts going crazy because you're like, bro, you have no idea what's gonna happen. You don't know, like, you know, it's just a lot on your mind. But it was a good thing. It was a learning experience. That's why I'm not gonna lie to y'all motherfuckers. This video clickbait, motherfucker. The title was goddamn clickbait. Got your ass. It was not lit, but I'm gonna say it was a good thing. It was a good thing because I needed it to remind me of remind me of what happened to me the first time when I went to jail. Like, me going to jail and my whole life, my perspective and everything changing. It starts to fade away once you get back into reality. And, you know, after 2 years of me being in reality and, you know, fucking around with women and getting money and doing drugs and going out and just doing all the shit, you forget. It fades away. The sharpness, like the being on point of like, yo, I was in jail with literally the bare minimum, with nigga a toothbrush, toothpaste, toilet paper, like the very bare minimum. So when I got out of jail, it wasn't so hard for me to continue living with the bare minimum. So I was saving a lot of money. I was just not spending, you know, not doing extras or things that weren't unnecessary. Like, I was just living a very minimalist life. Like, everything was minimal. I wouldn't spend money that I didn't need to. I wouldn't go out if I didn't need to. I wouldn't smoke more than I needed to. You know, everything. And that started to go away after a while. It started to fade. I started to just fucking do whatever the fuck I wanted. Smoke ounces and fucking spend money on bitches and do all this extra stuff. And I think me going to jail for those 4 days, I stood there for 4 days. I think me going in for those 4 days just helped me, like, refresh everything and understand that, like, you need to continue to live at a bare minimum, or not even at a bare minimum. If you want to enjoy your life a little, that's fine. There's no problem with that. But you have to live within your means. That's like a very important thing that I learned from that experience. You have to live within your means. You can't. Sometimes you want to hang around people that are way past your means or way beyond it, because the people who you associate yourself with tend to rub off on you. You tend to pick up their habits and become who they are. So you want to surround yourself with successful people who are more successful than you, so that way you can progress. But when it comes to your financial, you know, your finances, like, you need to live within your means. You can't chill with a friend who makes $100,000 a year and you make $20,000 a year, but you guys want to be ordering the same meal at a fancy restaurant. You know, you can't do things like that. You have to, you know, you can go out with your friend who's having, you know, extreme success within whatever career he has. If he's making $100,000 a year and you're making 20, you know, you guys want to go out to eat at the fucking whatever, Red Lobster or some shit. This guy wants to fucking order the calamari with fucking whatever the fuck. Then, my nigga, have a fucking mashed potato with some fries, my nigga. Don't be, you know, don't be embarrassed or anything like that. I think that think that if he's really your friend, whoever it is, if these people who you hang around yourself with are really your friends and have love for you, they wouldn't judge you. So then you shouldn't feel embarrassed about living within your means around these people. That's the problem. We want to live like people that we aspire to be. So we spend money that we don't have. Like, and I learned a valuable lesson from a friend of mine. He said, if you can't buy something and have it taken away from you or lose it 3 times in a row and then go get it again, then you shouldn't buy it. If you can't buy something and you can't afford to buy it 3 times in a row, then don't buy it. Because it's clearly not within your means. It's clear if you can buy something and lose it and then you're fucked, then you're exceeding where your financial your financial guidelines are, like your means. You're not living right, B. You're not living how you're supposed to be living. You're living for other people. You're living because you want other people to look at you a certain way. So yeah, it taught me a lesson, man. It taught me a lesson to get back to living within your means. So, you can do a lot. A lot of people want to understand, like, even with the bare minimum, you can do a lot, bro. You can be homeless and you can be dead broke. And as long as you're not in jail, you are still 100 times more ahead and better off than the people that are in jail right now. So you got to take advantage of it. If you don't take advantage of it, you're going to be wasting your life. So I say all that to say, it was a learning experience. It was good for my mental stability and my mental health, just to be able to experience it again and know what it feels like to go through it. Because it's literally like a living hell. Like, I don't know. I don't think people talk about it enough. I know people, they experience it. They have people that they love go to jail and they see how they suffer and all that. So people know, but I always tell people, you never really know what it feels like until you're actually, until you've watched a guy hang himself and almost take his life over a jar of peanut butter. Like, literally, I've been in jail and seen situations escalate to where a person got beat up and jumped by a whole group of people over a jar of peanut butter, and the person, since he was jumped and just abused and bullied, he felt like he didn't like himself. He didn't want to be alive. He hung himself. He tried to kill himself, and he wasn't successful. He didn't die, but he was a vegetable for the rest of his life. So in my mind, that's kind of like being dead. And honestly, if you ask me, I'd prefer to be dead. And I do not mean no disrespect towards the person that went through that situation or anybody that is in his family. But if it was just me personally, I would rather be dead than to be laying in a bed in some hospital somewhere and not being able to speak, not being able to move a muscle, not being able to talk, just being literally completely still, but still having, like, still being alive, just no brain activity whatsoever. There's no thoughts, no nothing. I wouldn't want to live like that. You can't even tell a person to pull your plug. Like, you have to have another person making decisions on whether they want you to stay alive or not, or whether they're gonna put you wherever the fuck, like, or what your shit goes to. If you didn't write a will before you did that, then the person gets to make decisions for you. They say, if that person wanted to, they'd be like, all right, well, when he dies, he told me before he got, vegetableized, that he wanted me to have all his shit. So it's like, I just would rather be dead than to be a vegetable. I know it sounds bad, it sounds cruel, and it sounds probably fucked up. So I'm sorry, but it's just my opinion. But yeah, jail is hell. Stay out of fucking jail. Jail is not cool. Like, I don't know who tricked all you kids, like, in the early 2000s into thinking that jail was cool. And it probably was the fucking government that fooled y'all into thinking that so that they could make money off y'all. But that shit is literally a trap. Like, it's a game. It's literally human slavery in modern day society. That's what it is. It's like human trafficking. They're human trafficking, but it's very controlled and legal. Like, but yeah. Anyways, I'm at my boy Mo's house. I'm kind of thinking about if I should take y'all in or not, but probably not. So this video's been like 20 minutes already, so y'all probably getting tired of hearing me. But anyways, yeah, I got a lot of shit going on coming out soon. I got a podcast coming out. I got a whole motherfucking podcast, like green screen, lights, cameras, action, females, shit like that. A lot of shit going on. So podcast coming soon. It's gonna be called Brothers Ball TV. It's on YouTube. It hasn't you know, haven't done anything yet, so relax. But I'm gonna be having the link to the podcast and all of my videos at the bottom as soon as we get it started. So everybody stay tuned for that and subscribe to your boy. And oh yeah, last thing I forgot to tell ya before I shut this shit off. 20-minute mark, and today's the 3rd, I believe, June 3rd, 2021. I'm about to get this new camera for y'all, cuz this shit right here about to make your boy an official vlogger. No cap. I got a goddamn nice ass camera coming in the mail. I ordered it online. I got a mic, 4K Revolution, goddamn. Got fucking night vision on that bitch. Got all type of shit, bro. That shit got all type of shit. And I'm about to be using it for my vlog, so y'all about to get some better quality, some better audio, all that. And on top of that, I gotta go get a cut, because y'all niggas need to see my cut. And I'm about to start taking y'all niggas everywhere, B. I'm about to start, man, listen, when I get this camera, this shit coming on the 8th. On the 8th of June. That's 5 days. When I get this camera, we gonna be everywhere with it, cuz. Oh! See, that's why I need a goddamn camera. Feel me? But, yeah. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Cause, on God, I gotta go get busy. And I might just hop back on when I go roll up and go smoke some gas. Just so y'all can feel me. All right now.